Good morning! Bedhead and everything. No makeup. You guys get it all this morning. I woke up late and I got shit to do, and it's Saturday and it's raining like a motherfucker. I was trying to give you guys a nice view, but now all there is rain. I can't stay in the rain. Who's here? Let's take a roll call. I see I got some people in the room, so drop me a line. Let me know you're here. It might just be you and I today, Jeannie, because I don't think the other girls can make it. Well, I know that they can't make it because they told me. So let me know. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes before I move on into the lesson. Let me know if you're here. I might as well plug myself. That sounds like a dirty sexual thing, and I didn't mean it to come off that way. I am trying to say you should follow me on my Instagram, Metaphysical Misfit. You should like and subscribe and share all of that shit on here on YouTube. And on Facebook, I have the page The Loving Life. And I'm going to be doing upcoming series on the 12 spiritual laws of the universe. And the first law we're going to be going over is, sorry, extreme close-up. That's probably not how close you want to be to me early in the morning. I brushed my teeth, I promise. Anyway, I am once again feeling silly. I hope that you like that. Let me know if you're here so that I can begin the lesson. I'm going to teach you a lesson, Bo. All right. Feeling shy today? Okay. I see that there are people in here, so I'm going to start going. So day 5 was all about giving your money purpose, because when we're manifesting things, it's not the actual object that we're manifesting. We are manifesting the feeling that comes with the object, right? So it's not that money makes us happy, it's that the idea of what we can do with that money will make us happy. So when we're manifesting, we want to make sure that we're super hyper specific, because you indeed do get exactly what you're asking for. And when we are not conscious co-creators, when we are just kind of like all willy-nilly all over the place and feeling like we're coming from a lack mindset instead of an abundance mindset, then it's harder for us to manifest things. And sometimes when we're all willy-nilly, we'll manifest, money all willy-nilly. I know before I realized that I was a powerful co-creating goddess that I am, so are you, or God, whatever. We're not gender specific here. So then I was like, I would manifest large amounts of money, and then I would think, oh my God, I'm not responsible enough to have this money. So it would go away, and then I'd be like, oh, I need money again, and then it would go right back out. And I mean, you know what I mean? And the thing was, money is supposed to flow through very, very effortlessly. So when it comes through, we want to have purpose for it, and that will help manifest, the situations. So there were questions. Number 1 was, what will you do with your $1,000 and how will you spend it? I am going to get my boys art class and voice lessons. And I am really excited about that, because my youngest, I don't know if you follow me on social media. You can follow my personal account if you want, Jessica. That's me. And see all of the shenanigans. Also, replays are done. I mean, they're obviously available here on YouTube, but if you want to have the discussion, you want to join the closed group, Metaphysical Misfits, And that's where we do all of discussion and whatnot. So look at my cute little tiger. I am drinking coffee today. I will admit it, because I did not want to wake up this morning. Although I woke up with some sweet things on my mind, so that was nice. Number 2, how's it going to feel spending, saving, and investing it? I am really looking forward to having enough money that I get to save it. Because when you're in the cycle of poverty, you kind of get this thing where you go without stuff for so long that when you finally get money, it's like, oh, I got to do all of the stuff that I couldn't do, you know? So like I said before, money would come in, money would go out, which is great, but then it would leave me with nothing. And I'm really looking forward to being like, you know, oh, I don't have to choose between buying food and filling my gas tank. You know, I just got the money like that. I would feel very proud of myself. And there are some things stock-wise that I would really like to invest in. So I also really want to get into that Bitcoin thing, that cryptocurrency. I think that shit looks fun. So how will an extra $1,000 in 21 days support and enhance your life? I feel like a lot of questions in this book are redundant. So, I mean, I'm not saying, oh, by the way, this is the book. This isn't my course. I'm getting everything out of the book. Pictures are posted in the Metaphysical Misfit group in case you don't want to listen to my spiel. Unleash your inner money, babe. A money manifestation workbook. Up-level your mindset, your money mindset, and manifest $1,000 in 21 days. Boom. How does it feel knowing that you are giving money a purpose and it has no other choice but to appear in your life to support you? I think it's pretty rad. Like, I don't think that I've ever come from a place of manifestation where I've given money purpose. I've manifested, like, objects or things. Like, I manifested that house out of thin fucking air. Which was amazing, you know? And money has been one of those things where it was like this icky. I thought it was icky. It's not. It's neutral. I was making it icky. So to give it purpose, it was never like that. It was just like, I need money. I need money. Oh, Lacey, I'm looking forward to having extra money to pour into my trailer renovation. Right? Right? Oh my God. And isn't doing the trailer renovation so much fun? I don't know if you saw my other shenanigans. I have a bunch of videos of me tearing out the shit in my camper. And like, it was so empowering as a woman where a lot of people were like, I don't think you can do this. And I was like, oh, bitch, please watch me. I love being underestimated because I'm like, you don't even know who I am. Right. And so are you building things into it or are you buying things? Like I deconstructed everything I took out, all the cabinets, all the furniture. In one of the videos, you can watch me trying to take the jackknife sofa out. And that was interesting. And I've also cut the wrong wire and like lost all my electricity and all kinds of stuff. Jeannie, hi, my love. Oh, listen, it has nothing to do with your fucking brain. It has to do with technology is tricky. So Lacey says, it's scary because we have no idea what we're doing, but yes, it's freaking exciting. We are stripping it to the bones because of all the water damage. So we're redoing it all. Yep. That's what I have to do too. I've got water damage in the front corner. And like, I'm pretty sure the ceiling has water damage because when I unscrewed the screws, there's rust around it. But I think it was previous water damage. So it's a lot of fun. And I'm also going to insulate it, you know, since I'm taking all the walls and stuff off, might as well insulate it so that you can stay warm. Although I am 99% sure that I'm going to sell it because I want something bigger, you know. My boys are getting big. Lucas is, you know, going to be way taller than I am. His father was 6'4", so he's like a big puppy, you know. He needs room. Okay. Jeannie wants to manifest enough money to go see her son. Oh, Jeannie, don't worry about your typos and shit, man. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, and doesn't it feel good to be like, oh, this money is coming, and so I know I'm going to see my son. You know, right now I am also working on manifesting the money. I am not working on it. I am manifesting the money to not just get the boys into classes, but to also fly up and spend their birthdays and holidays with them, and then be able to fly back down here to take care of my dad. I'm a little nervous about how he's going to do it with me not around, because I'm taking care of everything for him. So we'll see. Lacey says we are going to invest in the spray foam because it's the shit. And because our kids are getting older too, we have the opportunity to remodel this trailer to fit us right. Yeah. It's super empowering. And I don't know, well, Lacey, you might remember, Jeannie, you might remember too, when I first started this journey, my goal was to travel around with a camper and to the different farms and to do the Lyme series, the Lyme interviews, which I am still planning on doing as soon as I can get a vehicle that can fucking pull the goddamn. That's been the hardest part of all of it, is affording a vehicle that can actually pull the camper safely. That's the one thing that's making me almost like, you know what, fuck this shit, because now I'm in the same position I was before, where I'm stranded somewhere. I'm stranded in my own little space, but I'm still stranded. Jeannie says, I have more, but I need that first. Okay, so we're going to switch need to want. That's a big manifestation thing. Okay, so when we're saying we need something, we're coming from the perspective that we're lacking. It's the opposite of ownership over what's going on. So remember that the way co-creation works is we experience something that creates a desire within us. Then that desire is sent out, and source energy, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, creates that as a possibility in our vibrational vicinity. And then it's our job to just remove the obstacles. Like, that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I say that loosely because the emotional upheaval, I know, is not easy. It's not easy sometimes. And at the same time, it is a simple process that we complicate. So 2 things happen when we change our language from need to want. First, we switch into a manifestation mode. And then also, as we start doing that around in our daily lives, we'll realize where we're doing things out of obligation or people pleasing or martyrdom or whatever have you, a lack of boundaries with our own personal health. Because say, you know, I'm feeling like crap and I have so-and-so's birthday, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, since I'm changing my language, I'm going to say, oh, I want to go over to Amanda's birthday, and I'll feel that twinge in my core, which will let me know, like, that's not a thought that's in alignment. So I don't really want to go see so-and-so. Well, why am I going then? You know, and then therefore it starts to unravel. So, Jeannie, I am going to come. I am going to come to you. It is going to happen. I am on the universe's clock. Apparently there are some things I want to learn before I am able to get on the road. I trust the process, and I really look forward to being able to see both of you, you know? Okay, so have you been giving a money purpose before? We're going to write this statement and release it to the universe. I'm in the process of manifesting $1,000. I trust that the $1,000 is on its way to me right now and will appear by the 21st day. And it is so for the highest good of all involved. I talked yesterday about commanding things from the universe and how when I'm doing healings, I go into the theta brainwave, which is the same kind of wave that you're in when you go through hypnosis. I think it's easier for people to understand it that way. And so I go up into that brainwave and I command the healing and I say, it is done, it is done, it is done, show me. And then I get to witness the healing being done. So command it from the universe. Those of us that are recovering Catholics, this may be a really difficult stage to command something because we're taught that it's blasphemous, you know, and that we don't have power. But that's the purpose of dogma and religion, is to take our power away. Does that make sense, ladies? Do you like my sweater? Look, I got this one. I've been showing off my new digs from the Salvation Army. And I got this. This was $1.50. $1.50, man. It's a cute ass shirt. And it still had the tag on it. It was brand new. I get to show a little shoulder, feel a little sexy. Yeah, the fox was so cute. And the little fox, for people that didn't see me yesterday, it was so super cute. I love it. And it was a nerdy fox, which was even better. All right. Enough shenanigans. I have to not rush, but I kind of am rushing because I have to take my friend Gary, my dad's friend Gary, to an errand because my dad's high as fuck. He can't drive. He's on his full dose of a full gram of the marijuana oil a day. And so when you ask him, how are you doing? He's like, I am feeling no pain. Like, good daddy. So day 6 is about the how is not your job. This whole thing is going to be about just understanding that it's there and we don't have to determine how it is. And when we try to like put the parameters on how we're going to get it, then we take that out of, the hands of the universe and start this whole thing where we're, micromanaging the universe. And then that creates expectations, and expectations are premeditated resentments. So when we hold, a concept like, the house is a great example. When I was like, the only way I'm going to be able to get a house is if I get this job and if I get this money, but I can't get a job because I'm bedridden, so then I can't get a house, right? Like that. And then what happened was I got sick enough, and also I was guided through the universe through a few things that allowed me to kind of let go of that expectation. And it ended up that I got a grant from a church that it was brand new. They just created it. And I got the grant, and I ended up getting it by going through like crazy situations. And I never would have thought going around that realm. I really am going to do a whole video where I explain my manifestation journey because it's quite incredible and I don't want to take up too much time. So we're going to read this really quick, and I will post the pictures in the Metaphysical Misfit group. Also, ladies, I think that while we're doing the challenge, I may skip the weekends because people are busy doing shit, and we can still work on our stuff at home. I'm still working on my forgiveness list. It gets longer every day. And so let me know what you think about that. Oh, and thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie's proud of me. Thank you. I'm proud of myself. I really am. All right. So, are you starting to feel anxious about how exactly the money is going to come? If you are, you're not alone. I know you're feeling this way because everyone new to manifesting money shares the same feeling. How in the hell is this extra $1,000 going to appear when I have a job with a fixed income, when my business isn't growing, when I already have all these bills to pay? How, Catherine? How? Here's the thing. You never actually know how. I don't know how. You don't know how. No one knows how, but that's the least of your worries. The biggest lesson I learned in manifesting, in my own manifesting journey, was to completely detach myself from the how. That's where the faith comes in. And not just like faith that God's going to take care of it, like faith that we're doing the work to line up with what we want, you know, inspired action. Okay, Jeannie, if you're having a hard time with the list, it's okay. Yes, yes. My love, when the concept of this is like in the steps of recovery, what we're doing with the forgiveness list is a fourth step. And I had gotten into AA when I was 17, and I didn't get sober until I was 30. So the reason I didn't get sober in that time period was because I wouldn't do the fourth step, because it was so hard to relive all of that stuff. However, once I did that fourth step and then the fifth, and then, you know, you go on down the line, that's when like everything was really lifted. And so then the question is, what is holding me back from wanting to feel these things? A lot of times we're afraid to feel things because we feel like we're going to lose control, or we're too triggered. And we want to remember that although the experience of that may be uncomfortable, we want to do it because we want the reward, right? I know it's hard. And if, again, ladies, if there's anything you guys need for healing, if you're having a hard time letting go of things, please, I'm here for you. You know, I mean it. Jeannie, you know that. You guys know that. I love you so much, and I'm here for you. Lacey said, yeah, I just keep going back to it daily. I don't think it's just a one and done thing. Yeah, it's not. And it should be something that you do repetitively. In AA, I would do fourth steps every year, you know, because like shit comes up, man, you know? And if we don't know, if we've never been taught how to handle our emotions and how to go through these experiences without being scared and triggered, you know, then it is difficult. So we can do healing sessions, we can do all kinds of stuff, you know. Yeah, I believe, yes, also the forgiveness thing is equally, if not more important than the gratitude practice. Absolutely. 100%. Yep. Yep. Okay. Money comes in the most unexpected ways. Using this exact 21-day challenge, I set a goal to manifest an extra $2K in a 21-day period. I was very new to manifesting money like you. I had zero clue how it was going to happen. I began to learn really quickly that how is never up to you. It's not your job. It is not your worry. It is not your responsibility. Your only job is to release yourself from all of the details and just focus on the destination. The unexpectedness of manifesting is why this process is so much fun. That's the point. It's fun. It's a game you play. It's these moments of, holy shit, is this happening? Did I just manifest this? That make it even more epic. It's not supposed to be stressful. So how did I end up manifesting the 2K using this exact process as a complete newbie to manifesting money? My 2,000 came in from my mom, who didn't pay my bills at the time and didn't even know my credit card login, when she somehow made a $1,000 payment on my credit card 1 week after I set the intention of putting $1,000 of the manifested money on the credit card. Funny how that worked out, isn't it? And the other 1,000, I initially owed on my taxes that year because I was a business owner in a network marketing direct sales company. Something told me to wait until the very last day to pay my taxes. My mom, again, my guardian angel sent by the universe, called me one random day to tell me that a woman at her work wants to help me file for a tax return. I thought it was interesting and gladly gave up my paperwork to her. The very next day, I got a text that I was getting a $1,000 refund. My $2,000 manifested, just like that, in a complete unexpected way. Was there any way I could have predicted my money manifesting this way? There was no way in hell. Remember that how isn't up to you. Detach, detach, detach. And all you have to do is ask for the money, feel the feelings of the money already being here, intend for it to manifest, and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right. I hope he doesn't come out. All right. Stop thinking about it. The more you stress and worry about it, the more you are showing the universe that you don't trust the process. That energy of distrust ends up manifesting more distrust, thus no money coming your way. It's a cycle. Today's Money Babe action: distract yourself in a way that serves you and makes yourself happy. Let go of any thoughts that don't serve you. So think thoughts that bring relief. Pay attention to your core feeling. Just be in your moment. Anytime you are having anxiety, anytime, the first sign that is you're not being present. You're not being present. And so, bring yourself present and then bring things that bring relief. Do things, think things that bring relief. So answer the questions and pick something fun to do today. And there are 3 questions, and it's: what can you do today to amplify the feelings of already having the money while you detach yourself from how it's going to happen? Number 2, what are the 5 things that make you happy when you spend time doing them? Ooh. And number 3, which one stands out the most to you right now? Do that thing today, whether it's to get a message, call up a friend, or some catching up, go to a wine tasting, or take a spin class. That's like torture. What you end up doing doesn't matter. Things happen faster when you're having fun. Yep. One of the biggest vibrational tips is when you feel like shit, and if you're not able to bring yourself present and then, choose thoughts that bring relief, you go more general, right? You go more general, and you want to come from a place of a higher vibration. So the quickest way to raise your vibration is laughter. I watch stand-up comedy all the time, and if I'm angry at people and I'm getting, bogged down in it, and I'm not able to, find relief, I'll back up and I'll imagine myself pinching them and like seeing them go like, ow. And maybe it's not nice to them, but I'm not actually doing it. And it makes me crack the fuck up. So instantly my vibration is raised. I feel like my camera is really lagging today because of the weather. So I'm sorry. So anyway, those are the questions, and that's what we're supposed to do today. So let's do that. Let's catch up, everybody. And Jeannie, anybody doing this challenge, don't let the forgiveness list hold you back. Just do what you can. Even if it's just 1 sentence a day, you're still taking the inspired action, right? You're still showing the universe that you're willing to work on it. And ask for help. So with that, I bid you adieu, and I love you. You really are important. This work is life-changing, not only for yourself, but for everyone around you, because as we raise our vibration, it really does ripple out. And this is the fastest way to save the planet, is by doing things that raise our vibration. So remember that. When you're looking around and you see shit things going on, remind yourself that you are the change. You are the example, and you're doing a great job. And I love you. Have a great day.